Hey everybody, welcome back. Got a really special show today. I am at my parents' house, and today I am going to be showing you guys how my mom makes one of the recipes on a dish that I grew up with. For this, I'm going to need some help, so I asked my brother Gary to help out. He'll be helping with the video. But let me introduce my special guest. It's going to be my mother, Patricia Newcomb, and my father, Garland Newcomb. Patricia will be following her as she goes through this whole process, and she's going to introduce you guys to this awesome dish.
Hi, my name is Patricia, and welcome to my kitchen. It's so good that you joined us. And this is my handsome husband.
Garland Newcomb, how are you?
And he is going to be my helper today.
I am.
We're going to be making the authentic Brunswick Stew. And I am from Brunswick County, Virginia. And everybody says they have the best Brunswick Stew recipe. But I'm here to tell you that Brunswick County has won the zillion ribbons. And to me, of course, I'm going to say this, I think it's the best. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Let me tell you a little funny story about my cousin Kitty. We did a lot of things together, but it seems like every time we got together, we would always make some kind of soup. And we would start out with this wee little pot to make the soup. And by the time we finished, because the soup kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, as you can see, big here doesn't fit here. So you had this largest pot that we could find in the house. But you know what? Those are memories. I enjoyed it, and we had so much fun laughing. So I hope you enjoy me showing you how to make this Brunswick stew. We're going to start with the ingredients, and where I was raised, you mostly had whatever we raised on the farm. So we had carrots and potatoes, and these are lima beans, and then onion, and then I put about a half stick of butter or more, and salt and pepper, and 2 cans of canned corn. And personally, I have tailored this to my recipe, and I use crushed tomatoes. I don't like chunks of tomatoes in my soup. I like for it to be smooth and let the chicken be the highlight. So as you can see, I have already boiled the chicken. There are 3 large, as you can see, chicken breasts with the skin and bone. That's going to give you your flavors, that skin. I know in our time right now, nobody eats skin, they don't eat fat, but I'm telling you, that is some good stuff. You want your soup to taste good. You don't want them to just taste and go, No, you want them to go, wow, what's in this? And you can tell it. It's simple, it's all get out the ingredients. So it's very affordable. So let me tell you where I cook my chicken. You can see this nice stock pot over here. Now I've already boiled it. As you can see, the broth is in there. That's the goodness. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all the vegetables in there and let them cook. And that's not going to take very long. And I'm talking about the carrots, potatoes, and onions. And then you're gonna put your can of corn, your crushed tomatoes, and the secret ingredient. So what I'm going to do is I've got a bowl here to put in all my waste that I don't want, like the skin. Now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to shred this, and I'm going to do it just like that. You don't have to be so particular about how you do your chicken, because once you put it in that soup, it's going to start breaking apart as you stir it. shredded chicken and our half stick of butter. And before I put it in the pot here, you can see the savory broth that we did from the chicken. And that's why you leave skin on. So now we're going to put the butter in and swish it around a little bit. Let it melt just a tiny bit because the broth is really hot and it won't take no time at all to melt. So now we're going to add all of our raw vegetables. So first of all, we've got potatoes here. And let me just say, I've never written this recipe down, so I'm trying to write it down and take an account of what I'm putting in. So I'm going to go ahead and add these raw potatoes. Be careful when you're putting in raw vegetables, because what happens is it will splash up on you and it will burn you. So be very careful. All right. I'm going to hand it this. Okay. You want to hand me the onions, please? So this is about a cup of onions, give or take. Now, this recipe can be your own. Now, if you feel like, wow, I could have used some more onions, please go ahead and add more onions to yours after you make it the first time. Then you can say this could be your recipe because you've tailored it. And I'll have the carrots. And this, you'll read that in there. This is about 3 cups of sliced carrots. Okay, I need the lima beans. Now this is about 4 cups, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some in and see how many lima beans I have in there. So I've added about 3 cups of butter beans. So, okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to let this boil for about 10 minutes. Okay, we've got everything boiling really nicely now. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how large you cut your potatoes. So we're just going to let that hang out for a while and let her do her thing.
So the time has gone off.
Okay, so this is looking really good now, and the vegetables are coming along nicely, but I don't see any pepper, so I'm going to add a little bit. Just eyeball it. I have to be careful of that because sometimes I can tend to overdo it because I like pepper. So now it's time to add the chicken. Honey, you want to give me the chicken?
Absolutely.
Okay. So now we've got our shredded chicken. I'm going to start throwing it in. Honey, you want to hold the bowl?
Sure.
And let me rake it in.
Absolutely.
Turn it towards me. Turn it towards me so I can see. Now don't shake it. I'll do it.
Alrighty.
Let me rake it. Okay, that's good. right, honey, I'm gonna need your mussels, so you have to stir it a little bit.
Okay.
So it got a little bit too thick. Come around here. There you go. Just stir it up real good. When I add the corn, I'm going to leave in the juice. Stir that up. Let me see how it looks. Okay, that's one in there too. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes, and they're crushed tomatoes. You want to hold your spoon over? I'll do it. I just want, there you go.
There we go.
You know this pot is getting pretty full.
It does give it some color, doesn't it? Looking good now.
Yes, it does.
Looking good.
Okay, so keep stirring so the chicken will break up some.
Okay.
And we want to bring it back to a boil. And then we're
Alright.
going to kind of turn it down a little bit.
All right.
And let it cook for another 15 to 20 minutes, maybe, give or take. We'll find out. That's a big pot, so it's going to take a while. You want to turn it up on full high. There you go. When you're making a soup, make sure that you don't leave your pot on and boiling, because this is weighted and all that chicken and vegetables are going to start going down to the bottom and it will burn and you've ruined everything that you tried to make. So just stay with your pot. And after we cook it that few more minutes, we're going to start doing a taste test. But after I add the secret ingredient. Have you figured out what it is yet? We need to have it come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're going to cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. So what you're doing is all of those wonderful flavors that you have in there, you want to bring them together. So that's what they're doing. And then we're going to let it simmer, and then we'll do a taste test. As you can see, this pot is pretty full, but just in case, when it boils, it'll go down some, you might want to add some of this chicken broth to it. Swanson or any kind will do. Walmart brand is good. But it will thicken up, so that's just in case. But it's looking good. See how the chicken have started breaking up some? You can start seeing it. All right, honey, doing a good job.
Thank you.
You might get apple pie after all.
Looks good. Smells good.
Okay, is it rolling now, honey?
It's
Stop stirring.
it's beginning to boil. Yes.
Give it another minute and it's going to really go to town.
Yeah. Okay, it's rolling now.
All right. So we're going to cook this about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you just you don't have to constantly stir it, just stir it every now and then. You just don't want to leave it.
Okay.
Because if you're not careful, your potatoes in there, depending on what kind, they'll break down if you just keep stirring them.
Oh.
So I'm going to start the timer.
For how long?
About 10 minutes.
10
We'll
minutes.
check it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to move out of the way so you can stir it good. Okay. And so you do want to break up that chicken
So you can actually tell
by stirring.
by stirring it and by the feel of
Yes.
what's going on in there. And whether you need anything else or whatever. It looks good, smells good.
Okay, you got the timer set for 5 minutes, right? Or 10 minutes. I've cooked it for 5 minutes, and then we're going to add the special ingredient. And then cook it for another 5 minutes. But wow, you stir it now. See how you feel. And see if you can feel what I'm feeling.
Yeah, it's getting
Can you feel it?
it's getting nice and thick, and
Yeah.
it's got the chicken is broken up, and but we don't want the potatoes cooked so down. And we've got
As long as you can see them. The carrots are nice.
yeah, I can see potatoes as well.
Yeah. And it's got a nice roll to it. So how long
So
has
everything
it been
is
on the
merging
timer?
together. It's been 5 minutes.
Okay. So now we're going to add the secret ingredient. Did you guess what it was? And the secret ingredient is sugar. Let me tell you, honey, you put some sugar in your food and they'll be coming back for seconds. And this is about 1/4 cup. That's it for right now. Now we're going to cook it about, how much more time we got left?
Well, for the full time, we set it originally for 15 minutes. 5 minutes you put sugar in,
Yes.
and we've got about 9 minutes to go.
Okay. And that's what
To
we're going
boil?
to do. Just let it hang
So
out.
we're going to let it boil for a total of 15 minutes. Got about 9 minutes to go. You still have a little bit of this.
Right. And I'll probably add it, but I want to taste it. You don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
Don't forget, I've never written this down before. It was like eyeballing it.
Right.
Then you taste. If you need more, you just dash it in.
Okay.
Perfect. I think it's going to need the rest of that sugar. And we're going to need some more salt. Well, I'm going to leave it on because we're going to taste it as we add. We've got to stir it back in.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's boiled about 15 minutes, and now we're going to taste.
Yes.
Taste time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just a little bit, man.
Did I hear somebody say taste time?
Yeah, that's for sure. Give this to Jerry.
Wait, let me get him a spoon.
Already.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Now be careful, it's hot.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a little bit, babe, but not much. Thank you.
Get the bowl.
Alrighty.
Okay.
There you go.
You don't have to stir it now. It's on low
All
a little
right.
bit.
Okay.
So what do you think, guys?
Well, you test it first. I'm going to know what you think.
Okay. Well, no, I don't want to tell you because then you'll say, yeah. You got to come up with your own conclusion.
It's good. It's delicious.
It needs some stuff.
It is very good.
Thank you. Jared?
I think it needs a little bit more sugar,
Yep. No doubt about it.
and I'm
See?
thinking a little bit more salt. And
Yes.
I know you're a pepper fan, Mom, but I think it needs a little bit of pepper too.
Really?
I do. I'm not that big of a
I know you're not. I'm
pepper
surprised.
fan.
So I'm going to add a little bit more sugar. Okay, so now, honey, you want to stir this up? And let me start adding the other stuff. You can tell I don't want to mess up any more dishes.
What is it?
I'm going to add some more kosher salt. And we added the sugar.
How much you gonna add, babe?
Oh, I'm just going to eyeball it. I like that.
Which is that about
Teaspoon.
about a teaspoon.
Okay. And see, you need to stir it in real good, so...
Okay.
Can you pass me the pepper?
Sure.
Whoops, wrong end. That would not have been good. Which I have done that before.
Wait a minute, let me make sure it's stuck on. There we go.
Okay. I'm just kind of sprinkle it in because I don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
Just because I like pepper doesn't mean everybody does. And children are going to be eating it.
So how long do we need to wait now so we can do a
Reheat.
second?
Oh,
taste
as soon
test?
as he stirs it, go for it.
Okay, do you want to bring it to another boil or
No,
anything like that?
it's already all against
Once we've stirred it up, it's time to taste
You
again.
can taste.
Okay.
Everything is ready to
Okay.
go.
All right.
There we go.
I got you.
Now, we don't want to boil it no more. I don't want all the juice to go out.
Yeah. Mom?
No, y'all do it. I'll get mine. Just want a little bit.
That is better. Really, that's real good. That's very good.
See, it takes us all. I didn't want to.
That is
I
really
didn't want
good.
to tell y'all
That's
what I
perfect.
thought
Wow.
because I needed to hear from y'all too.
The corn is real crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's sweet corn.
Lots of flavor. You can really taste that broth.
Mm-hmm.
That is very good. Everything is all meshed together.
Yeah.
It's good.
And see, this is very hearty, and it'll really fill you up.
Very healthy as well.
So I think the sugar is perfect. I think the pepper is perfect. My personal opinion, but I like a lot of salt.
Okay.
I would probably add some salt, but I'm not saying that you need to add it to that because that's probably good. But for my taste, I would probably add a little bit of salt.
And
in
that's
my bowl.
good because it's perfect for mine.
Right. Yep. Yep.
I used to be a saltaholic, but over the years I've learned to cut back on it because of health, and I can't believe that I did.
The
'cause I
chicken
was
is perfect,
saltaholic.
Mom. Absolutely perfect. It's not too shredded, but it's got enough of the chicken clumped up that you get a real good mouthful.
Yeah, you can.
The taste of the tomato, the crushed tomatoes, really comes through.
Yes.
Everything blends perfectly.
Well, with me not liking big hunks of tomatoes, I decided one day I was going to just use crushed tomatoes, and I've done it ever since. See, they don't do that down home. They use the chunks of tomatoes.
Sure.
And most of the time it's out of a garden. Everything in it is out of a garden.
Wow, Mom, that's absolutely fantastic.
That's good.
Well, guess what we're having for dinner? My sons, I have 4 sons, and they've been asking me to do videos, and I'm glad I listened to them. So they'll be able to make this now. So now there's recipe. It's not up here. Oh! Go for it, honey.
Hey, Gary, come on over and try this. Let's see what you think. You know what it's missing though? Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. Yeah.
This is the best with the nice.
You can
fresh
dip it down
grilled
in there.
cheese sandwich.
But it is good, you know. Actually, it's pretty doggone healthy,
Wow.
just like it is. Probably a little more healthy without the grilled cheese. I love it like this. It's good.
I don't know. I like it with the grilled cheese. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Now that's a job well done.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be up to date on all of our upcoming videos. All right, so now it's time to take some of this stuff home. It's always better the next day.